So with this individual who's angry, who's bitter, because he or she is exposed, there is going to be this strict way of dealing with you going forward. The one who is typically laid back about rules is suddenly going to be more just strict about those rules being followed. The one who may not have been a big micromanager is now being just that. Okay? Once again, this self-righteous, worldly individual who appears to be right, appears to be the individual that gets along with everyone, very helpful, very friendly, is also a snake in the grass. But the one who doesn't discern, the one who has had his or her inhibitions lowered over the years through the drinking and the drug use and through trauma and drama, they're not going to pick up on this self-righteous, worldly individual who is, yes, a child of darkness. But she's a believer, but a child of darkness. But she wears a cross around her neck, but child of darkness. You see, how do you know that the individual is a child of darkness? Because they have a selective righteousness. Once again, it's a righteousness that appears when it is of benefit to him or her. But when that righteousness is an inconvenience, when those rules are meant to be broken, they're going to break them while looking at you and telling you, no, you're not allowed to do it. But what did you just do? You see, these people are very slick about making sure that their needs get met before anyone else's. They have their hidden agendas. They will go to someone in power and use that person in power like a pawn in a game. You can envision a chessboard, and there are these pawns that are ready to move. The king and the queen in the back row is going to order the different pieces to do different things, right? This is the type of strategy, though, that the pawn will do to the king or the queen. Order him or her because I want to look a certain way, because I want something, says that self-righteous worldly individual. It is never about providing the service to the people, unless, of course, all eyes are on that individual. And so, yes, it is about the people, for the people, by the people. But when no one's eyes is looking at that individual, this person is doing nothing more than looking out for self by any means necessary. So be aware of the self-righteous worldly individual and don't follow his or her ways. Please do check the description box for anything that might be of interest. You've been listening to YouTube NM Enterprise 7. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Blessings to you.